you and a heartfelt namaste. I, Anuradha, would like to thank all of you for writing in your comments and suggestions on our Spotify and YouTube channels and subscribing to our videos and audios. Today, we are going to talk about the tarot and how to relate the cards in a reading, how to see how many cards we can pick up in a reading. Generally, 1 to 5 cards is the normal norm that we pick up for any reading. But beyond that, when we do a reading of, say, chakra healing, or when we do a reading about seeing the entire health issues of the reading, so 14 cards reading, 10 cards reading, all those things can be done very much in detail. One reading that I never miss out on is the Celtic cross. More of that when we do all these things in our course. But today I'm going to talk about a very crucial issue of connecting the cards in the reading. Why is it important to connect these cards, and how do we connect these cards? I have already mentioned in one of my previous videos that the cards need to be connected to give a very solid and a very broad picture of what's going to happen, so that there can be all the factors need to be taken care of and inculcated in the reading. It's very important to read the cards in connectivity with each other. Where does that connection come from? As I had told you, those connections can be seen from the pictures in form of numbers that they are working, we see, or we can just see what element they belong to, and is there a synchronicity with the element, how do they work, all the numbers, the elements, the court cards, all these things, where they are facing, all those things add up to our reading the entire picture correctly. As far as cards are concerned, there are many books where we find explanation about the cards very clearly on an individual basis. But when it comes to connectivity, when it comes to predicting how to read the cards in a reading, it is a little different and difficult, because there are no such books which will tell us to read a particular sequence of cards in a manner. So we have to use our judgment, our intelligence, which comes with a little practice, and how to read these cards. Now, supposing somebody comes to us and says that they would like to know about their situation in life. This is how to connect the card and read these cards. Supposing I pick up 3 cards for the person who's come with a question of what is the present situation in my life, and how do I get over that present situation in my life? How do I what is it that I am facing now? How do I handle this situation and turn these challenges that I face into an opportunity? So this was a question which was put forward to me, and having used the 3-card reading, because 3-card, 5-card are generally for beginners, it's easy to do, and we can then use them, we can then grow those very same cards into a bigger layer reading, moving it into a 6, 9, or a 10, 15 card reading as we open up the questions. So when we were doing that question, how will I overcome the situation in my life? So there are the 3 things that we see: the self, the situation, and the challenges that need to be converted into opportunities. So the self was about the Knight of Wands. The situation was the 3 of Hearts, and the challenges that had to be converted into the opportunities was the 3 of Cups. When we talk about the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands shows that the person is eager to do anything, to move, and to show a random action such that he or she can put his or her energy in a very particular direction to receive or to make ends meet, or to get the desired results. The Wands is an energy card. The Knight is the 3rd in the rank of the suit of Wands, saying that this is a person who wants to be actively doing things to improve the situation and to take the situation to a good place, to become strongly visible, to be able to help out in the situation. Currently, the situation that the person is facing was about a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of problems, people who have been loved ones have been mistreating the person or the persons together, and this has caused them a lot of mental and emotional pain, not to forget the financial side of it. And finally, there's a question relating to turning the challenges into opportunities. So how is one going to do that? One could do it with the help of people they love. One could be doing it with, first and foremost, cheering themselves up, celebrating life as such, and then gearing up for taking any risk, any challenge that comes their way. Again, we have to connect these cards with what is the connection now? The card is turning the emotional and mental turmoil a into a place of celebration, such that your readiness of being able to do anything will show its colors. Now 3 is the number that is coming very in common with the 3 of swords and the 3 of cups. 3 represents change, 3 represents dynamism, 3 represents an ability to show courage even in the times of problems. So this person should be able to show that courage as represented by the Knight of Wands, take these steps such that these obstacles, these problematic situation in life will turn into a celebration by itself. So this is the way we need to connect the cards. Now, there can also be a one card reading, because which could talk about just a yes and no. Sometimes we want to know, is something going to happen? Is that a possibility? So there was somebody who wanted to ask about a relationship issue. She was facing a relationship issue and she had a question about, will I get married again? So the question has to be in form of a yes or a no. The card that comes out is the Hermit. It's the 9th card. And 9 also means sticking to traditions. 9 also means that one person would be more into an introspection. It is a card that has absolutely no color. And when you look at this card, it is all gray. The person is not looking around. The person is not interested in the outside world. Why is it that you would not be able to find somebody for yourself? Because you would be on your own path. This person, the Hermit as is looking on a path. Yes, he's definitely looking at a path, and he's got the Star of David to guide him through. But where is he looking at? Is he looking around? No, he's looking at his own path. He's in a mode of introspection, and this is the path that leads you to spirituality. So probably marriage was not on the cards, spirituality was. Another person asked me a question about will my career be successful? Will I make a name and fame in my career? So when I look at this card, it is known as the World. You see that there is a red, there is a garland kind of an object that is on the person. What does that mean? The person will be able to achieve his or her heart's desire. Randomly, when we pick up cards, without focusing on a certain issue, we will not be able to achieve the game. It's very important to focus on an issue and then see how it comes out. The number that came out with the World was 21. 21 again is a dynamic number. It is a multiple of numerology. Again, plays an important part in tarot, because we can connect and get a lot of answers from the numbers itself. The World as such talks about achievements made. It talks about reaching the pinnacle, reaching the highest possible place, and then starting afresh. So the person would reach the best place possible in their career and would then start on with newer pastures in life to come. This is how we would be able to integrate the meaning of cards, various cards. Say in the first example, when we took out that, what does the person need to do? The thing that stood out very strongly was that it was not about money. It was getting into motion. It was getting into the act of doing things and being happy in life. Money would follow as a consequence, because we had 3 suits. That was fire. The second one was water. The second one was the suit of swords, and the third one was the suit of the cups, which is representing the fire, the air, and the water elements. It's very important for you to mentally and emotionally align yourself, your energies in a direction, work hard, and then get the desired results. All this and much more that can be understood, interpreted in our tarot course. The cards have so many things to tell us. What we need to do is know how to align them in a manner and read them so that the answer is crystal clear. Till we meet with you again, stay safe and do write into us how you found this video.
Please hit the bell
Thank you.
icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.